Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Mountain Harmony Gardening. I'm Kristen, and it has been a while since we've done a garden tour, so that's what we're doing today. It's been quite a while since we did a garden tour, so I figured I'd show you what it looks like. And the ground, very squishy. We have had rain and then it thaws, and then we have snow and it thaws, and it's just been crazy weather lately. But I wanted to show you that we got about 5 inches of snow the other day, and it has already melted off, other than a few little areas where we still have some snow left. Lola is really enjoying being outside, aren't you, Lola? She is having so much fun being able to come outside when it's actually warm. And I could probably be out here without a coat. It is that warm. So you can see that I have kind of brownish, squishy grass right now. And all of our grape hyacinths are starting to kind of turn green. They looked a little bit greener at the beginning of the month, but they will perk right back up, and I could tell where my hostas are. Those won't be up for quite a while. And, oh, squish, squish, squish. This part of the yard has a little bit more snow in it because this is in shade most of the time now that it's winter. So it stays a little bit more icy and snowy back here, but I can definitely tell that with the weather we're supposed to be getting, which is going to be like in the 50s, this will all be gone in no time. And even our mountains, I'm starting to notice that they don't really have that much snow either. And some of the spots, there's actually no snow. So we'll come over here to the Japanese garden. And it has only a little bit of snow, but this time of the year, I should not even be able to see some of this. But we have had a really mild winter, like very, very mild this year. And we've probably only ever got maybe that at the most that 5 inches of snow that we got the other day, which is almost completely gone. Other than the backyard where it kind of stays shady all winter long, we really haven't had that much snow accumulation this year. It's been kind of a dry winter for us. But you can see that like even my iris are starting to look a little bit green. And the herbs look a little sad, but in the springtime, we definitely go ahead and clean all those up. You can see the large pile of patsy litter. It definitely fluffs up when it gets wet. But we have all that in the garden from over the winter time. I think this is the first time I've actually been able to look in the planter too. I don't see anything growing yet. It's still really, really early, but it's melting, that's for sure. And then here in the backyard, oh yeah, this is definitely like icy kind of snow. Here in the backyard is starting to melt off as well. You can see like right by the raspberries where all the snow is gone. Let's see if we see any buds yet. Kind of hard to tell because I don't clean these up until spring. But I don't see any buds on those yet. Let me check the goji berry. No, the goji berry looks about the same too. It's still got some of the dried goji berries on it. But I can tell on the pear trees, if you want to get a close-up, Donnie, that the buds are actually starting to swell on these ones. And that's about the right time of the year for those. Let's take a look at the apple tree real quick. Let's see. Still has its leaves. I come out here every once in a while and I do that. And they're actually coming off really easy now. So I could probably come and do this, but let's see. Yeah, its buds aren't quite as far along as the pear trees, but the buds are starting to swell on this one too. So hopefully this year we'll get some apples off of it. And last year we got pears off of that one and the branch broke on this one, so we didn't. But I'm hoping we get more this year. Oh my goodness. These are the snapdragons from last year, but they almost look like they're growing. I remember this happening last year to a few of our plants where they started to look like they were growing, in February or March, and they ended up dying off because we got a kind of late freeze. But if the snow melts and it gets really hot out, well, hot for us, yeah, in the 50s, then maybe those will come back. That would be really cool if those came back next year. And the rest of the garden looks pretty well asleep. Yeah, there's a little bit more snow back here, not a whole lot, but I can't wait to start planting. I am so excited this year to be able to start planting. I'm going stir crazy in the house with remodeling and everything else. It's just, you kind of get depressed when all you're doing is remodeling and moving stuff and packing it up and unpacking it. And I am really, really ready for spring. I'm sure that most of you are too, because we haven't really had the opportunity to go out and do a whole lot of winter activities like snowshoeing, because we just haven't had the snow. And we haven't been able to find anywhere we can go that had a significant amount of snow. We have gone on a couple hikes. It's been really nice. Now, Donnie found on, what was it, Pinterest? Were you on Pinterest, honey?
Yeah, on Pinterest.
Yeah, he was on Pinterest. He found these really cool, like, spider web design, like gates and stuff. But we are actually going to do, I'm thinking, like 3 panels, and we're going to do spider web design trellises. And I thought they look really cool here because we're going to be growing the peas up the back this spring. And I thought that would be a really cool place to put a trellis like that, because Donnie wanted to make them into a trellis instead of, well, we don't need a gate because we already have our one gate there and then our gate on the back. So we definitely don't need one, but we wanted to do something where we could definitely incorporate that into the garden. Lola, are you having fun? Yes, she loves it. We're outside with her again, huh? Yep. She's having so much fun. Socks has even been coming outside a little bit too, and she's more of an indoor cat than she is an outside cat. Lola likes to be outside anytime she gets, and I'm sure you've seen that on some of our videos and some of our shorts where she's outside all the time. So this spring we have quite a few plans. Like, we're going to be taking down Sebastian's play set. We're probably going to give it like just another coat of stain, and then we're going to go ahead and sell it because it's in really good shape. We've taken care of it really well over the years. We restained it a couple times and tried to really keep up on the maintenance. But because of Sebastian's autism, we definitely have to have a sensory place for him to go to swing. He loves to swing. So we're probably going to have like one swing in the pergola that we kind of talked about in the fall. I'm really excited for that. And hopefully over in the Japanese garden, we will be putting in that pond. I've been looking at a lot of different pond ideas this winter, and I really, really, really would like to do that. But we have a whole ton of projects. Like, we have to finish siding the house and doing the fascia and doing a whole bunch of stuff. Like, we have to reside the whole other side of the house as well. And we all have to do that during the spring too, or well, into the summer, I'm sure. So there are a lot of projects that are coming up this year, like refinishing Granny's bench. We're going to completely redo this, and we're going to make it look really nice because it's definitely starting to rust, and we want to take care of that. So definitely stay tuned this spring for all the projects that we're going to be doing and all the things that we're going to be doing to our yard and growing. And we're definitely going to be trying out some new methods of growing things. So thanks for watching, everybody. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Happy gardening, everyone.